Hey guys, how you doing? Ron Raymond here from the Raymond Report with your MLB baseball preview and predictions for a Wednesday, July 7th. Hope you're having yourself a good start to your hump day. As always, don't forget, subscribe to our channel by tapping that notification bell in the top right-hand corner or hit the subscribe button below this video if you are using a mobile device. As always, today's broadcast brought to you by bullpenpicks.com. Anybody can play, anybody can join. Follow the top pickers each and every day right here at bullpenpicks.com. Mag's still our leader at 786, but he hasn't made a pick since June 26th. Ed Muss here, 736. He made selections yesterday, and GSL21 is back in third place, 651, and those are your top pickers right now at bullpenpicks.com. All right, a lot of games here today, a couple of doubleheaders. In fact, one in Tropicana Field between the Rays and the Cleveland Indians. Now, the Tribe going to send J.C. Maya to the hill. He's up against Michael Wacha today of the Tampa Bay Rays. Now, still no line on this game. In fact, let me refresh this page to see if we can get the latest lines, and no, oh, there we go. Okay, so we do have a line. Here we go. 179 is the price tag on the Rays. The over-under is set at 7. ATS forecast, computer pick, gonna lean with the Tribe here. 3.2 to 3. The over-under at 6.25. Now, keep in mind, only a 7-inning game. J.C. Maya against Michael Wacha, and when Wacha goes for the Rays, they're 6-3 in his starts. Tampa Bay, prior to the rain delay yesterday, or the tropical storm warning in Florida, it was on a 2-game win streak, and Cleveland going into this game on 1 day's rest on a 6-game losing streak. All right, Atlanta taking on the Pittsburgh Pirates. Now the Bucks going into this one, sending Will Crowe to the hill. He's up against Drew Smyly of the Atlanta Braves. Now when Smyly goes for Atlanta, they're 7-7 on the year, 8-5-1 to the over, and Pittsburgh down a 3-game win streak, coming off a 2-1 win last night over the Braves. And looking at my line of this game, I had the chop shop here at 133, and you can see the bookmakers are giving you a price tag here of 135, over-under set at 9.5. Forecast going to leave with the Braves, 5.6 to 4.6, the over-under at 10.28. First pitch today at PNC Park, 12:35. A lot of early games today. Chicago White Sox taking on the Minnesota Twins. Again, another early game at 1:10 Eastern. And you got Lance Lynn, the burly right-hander, going up against Michael Pineda of the Minnesota Twins. And Pineda, 4-7 when he starts for the Twins. And for Lance Lynn, 8-6 for the White Sox. And the computer pick going to lean with Chicago here, 4.8 to 4.1. The over-under set at 9.03. Chicago coming off a 4-1 win last night over Jose Barrios and the Minnesota Twins. And now looking at their record on the year, 51-34. Tigers taking on the Texas Rangers. Tigers losing 10-5 last night. In fact, they're down 5-1 in that game. Came back to tie it, but Texas bats came alive. 145 favorite. Kyle Gibson going to go here today for the Rangers. He's up against Casey Miles. First pitch, 2:05 Eastern. And the computer pick going to go with the Tigers here. 4.7 to 2.8. The over-under at 7.63. The last 7 games for Detroit have gone over the total. Milwaukee taking on the New York Mets. Now, that game was rain delay yesterday, so got a great pitching matchup in the first doubleheader. 2:10 first pitch at Citi Field. You got Corbin Burns going up against Jacob deGrom. The Mets are 10-4 in his starts. The over-under is set at 4.5 today. That's a low one right there. It's almost like a hockey score. And minus 174 for the Mets. Forecast going to go with the road team here, the Brew Crew. 3.2 to 3. The over-under at 6.25. Looking at the percentage play, 54% chance of winning on the Raymond Report, according to the law of average theory, compared to 40% for the Mets. Cincinnati taking on the Kansas City Royals. Now, the Royals last night coming off a 7-6 win over the Reds. And looking at the line on this game, minus 150 for the Cincinnati Reds, the over-under 9.5. Forecast going to go with KC here, 5.4 to 4.5. The over-under at 10.03, so it does like this to go over the total. Your Kogo today, chance of this game going over the total is at 57%. My line on the game, I had the Reds at minus 123, and you can see the bookmaker has them overvalued at 150. Sonny Gray going to go for Cincinnati. He's up against Brady Singer of the Kansas City Royals. Cleveland in the second doubleheader, 4.5 to 2.8. The over-under at 7.38. Sam Hench is going to go for the Tribe, and still undecided for Tampa Bay. Boston taking on the LA Angels. Now the Halos coming in this game off a 5-3 win last night over Boston. And Eduardo Rodriguez is going to go today for Boston. He's up against Andrew Heaney of the LA Angels. And when Heaney starts for the Halos, the over is 10-2-2. Their last 2 games has gone under, so maybe this might be a good overplay here today. And the last 3 for the Boston Red Sox have gone under, so that's why your Kogo today is at 57%. I think I do like the over in this one. And looking at the computer forecast, it does like this game to go to Boston. 4.4 to 3.9. The over-under at 8.34. And we'll see what happens today at Angel Stadium. First pitch, 4:07, afternoon delight. LA Dodgers taking on the Miami Marlins. Now, the Marlins still undecided, still no line on this game, so we'll give it a pass right here. Toronto taking on the Baltimore Orioles. The Blue Jays came back last night, but couldn't get the win. They were down 7-1 in that game. They lost 7-5. Hyun-Jin Ryu going to go today for Toronto. He's up against Matt Harvey of the Baltimore Orioles, and the bookmakers got the Blue Jays 185 as a chalk. I have them listed at 157. And looking at the Kogo today is at 51%. The chance of winning does favor Baltimore at 67% compared to 57% for the Toronto Blue Jays, who are on a 2-game losing streak. Computer pick going to go Toronto here, 5.2 to 4.7. The over-under at 9.96. Another doubleheader today. There's 2 of them today, actually, and this is the second one at Citi Field. First pitch, 7:10. Brett Anderson for Milwaukee going up against undecided for the Mets. And we got 4.5 to 3.3. And the over-under at 7.8, favoring New York in the nightcap. Philadelphia taking on the Chicago Cubs. Cubs are reeling right now. Arrieta got rocked again yesterday. That's twice now he's got rocked in his last 2 starts. Zach Wheeler going to go here for Phillies. He's up against Alex Mills of the Chicago Cubs. And looking at our computer forecast, another Phillies victory. 7.5 to 6, the over-under at 13.5. Phillies on a 2-game win streak. Their last 3 have gone over the total. They are now 41-42 in a year. And again, Chicago an 11-game slide. Their last 2 have gone over. And your Kogo at 36%. Oakland taking on the Houston Astros. Really good game last night. Stros were down in that game and came back to win. In fact, the final was 9-6. Luis Garcia going to go here today against Sean Manaea. And looking at Manea's starts for the A's, they're 11-6 in his starts, where the Stros are 7-7 when Garcia goes for Houston. And we do like Houston in this one, 4.2 to 3.2. The over-under at 7.42. 55% chance of winning for Oakland. They're on a 2-game slide, while Houston now on a 5-game win streak. Colorado taking on the Arizona Diamondbacks. The D-backs coming off a 4-3 win over the Rockies last night. Humberto Castellanos is going to go here today for Arizona, up against Antonio Sensatella of the Colorado Rockies. They're 5-11 in his starts, and we do like the Rockies this one. 5.9 to 5.3, the over-under at 11.26. And looking at Colorado, the last 9 games have gone under the total. Cardinals winning again last night in San Francisco. In fact, a 6-5 win this time. Johan Oviedo going to go here today for the Cards against Alex Wood. First pitch, 9:45 Eastern. And you got the Giants winning this one as a 131 favorite. 4.9 to 4.4. The over-under at 9.34. And looking at the last 2 games for the Giants, 2-game losing streak. Last 2 have gone over. They're 53-32 on the year. And looking at their line value, minus 195 is my line in this game. You can see you're getting a good discount at 131. Yankees, can you trust them to win 3 games in a row? We'll see. They're coming off a 12-1 win last night over the Mariners. And you got Domingo Germán going today up against Yusei Kikuchi. Going to be a tough one here, but Kikuchi's been all right this year. And looking at the line on this game, minus 163. I had the Yankees at 135, so they're overvalued. Don't know if I can trust them. Their last 6 games have gone over the total, and we do have the computer pick on 31 previous games in the database. Picking the Yankees, 4.5 to 3.9, the over-under at 8.55. First pitch today at T-Mobile Park, 10:10 Eastern. And your final game of the night at Petco Park in San Diego, you got the Padres, a 162 favorite. The over-under is set at 9. ATS forecast, computer pick, gonna lean with Patrick Corbin and the Nationals, 6 to 5.09. The over-under at, let me see here, what's the over? 11.09. And the total in this game is 9, so it does like it to go over the total. Your Kogo, however, is at 37%. And the starting pitcher for San Diego is Chris Paddock. And the Padres' last 3 games have gone over the total. They are now 51-37 on the year. All right, let's take a look at the SBI, the Sports Betting Index, and let's see what has come in the last couple days. After that big underdog win on Monday, you can see the favorites bounce back just barely, 7-6. So if you look at the 3-day average, we are still in a neutral market. And on the 7-day average, the favorites are still winning the week, 59% compared to 41%. And on the 1-month average, 63.4. And after a couple of unders, We have a couple of overs the last two nights. 8-5 last night, 8-3. So we got 16-8 the last two nights. So we'll see if there's a reversal in totals today. Maybe some low-scoring games, but you got a couple double headers in there. 56.9% of the overs have come in the last 7 days. And everybody's favorite, trends are your friends. And let's see which friends we got going here today. The Angels 12-1 as a plus 100, 120 home dog playing the month of July the last 5 years. I think that cashed in yesterday too. The Mets 11-1 as a 160, 180 home favorite versus a National Conference opponent the last 2 years. And let me see here. The under is 12-2 for the Blue Jays as an away team, coming off a loss versus a right-handed pitcher this season. So I do like that one, especially with Hyun-Jin Ryu. He's been shaking in the last couple of starts. I know against his last start against Seattle, I think it was against Kikuchi, wasn't a good one for Hyun-Jin Ryu. And the Rangers 12-2 as a 160, 180 home favorite, playing on hump day the last 10 days. So a little getaway day maybe for the Rangers. Going to have to check their next game. The under is 11-2 for the White Sox as a 100, 120 road favorite, coming off a game where they scored only 4 runs for in their last game. That's since 1996, 84.6%. And for the Arizona Diamondbacks, when they're playing the second game at home of a series this season, 11-1-1 to the over. So some pretty good trends are your friends factors here today. And folks, what I did this morning is I went and got the last 3 weeks of who are the top teams right now in the American and National Conference. In fact, let's look by division. American League East teams, the last since June 15th, are 46-50. American League Central teams, 43-51. American League West teams, 54-43. So American League West teams winning at a 55.6% clip. And then you got National League, 52-51, so 50%. National Central, 47-55. And your National League West. So looks like the West teams are doing well. If you watched my getaway day tip video today, I just wonder if any of these were on getaway days. So I'm gonna have to take a look at that. 53-45 for 54%. So National League, American League West teams are teams right now of the honor that you want to look, and maybe they can cash you some winning tickets. And for the over-unders, look at this. The top teams in the overs right now, American League Central teams, 58-31-5. The last 21 days or so in Major League Baseball. All right, there you have it. That is a little tidbit there for you today on a hump day, July 7th. Hope you guys having yourself a good, great day on those lazy dog days of summers and watching some baseball. Maybe having a few pops, a few hot dogs, and enjoying the baseball games. All right, folks, don't forget you can get my plays each and every day for free. Just go to bullpenpicks.com. Go to most followed. Not a great day for yours truly yesterday. I think I pooped the bed 3-11, 3-10. Took the day off yesterday, but I did make my picks at Bullpen Picks. But I will have my premium picks up today at atsstats.com. You can follow my picks, Eddie O, Kyle here, and Justin at Game Picks. And you can get them all here for free just by visiting and signing up. And then once you make your selections, go to your following page. And you can see all the people you're following, their selections, and then you can build yourself a nice consensus just by following the top baseball pickers right here at bullpenpicks.com. Again, folks, if you do enjoy the show, please hit that like button. And if you are new to the Raymond Report and you want to subscribe and get more of these shows, college football, NFL is coming real soon. And why not get those 30 days and 30 tips, 30 tips in 30 days during our Dog Days of Summer series. Hopefully you're enjoying those. And it's been a lot of fun bringing them to you. All right, have yourself a great rest of your day for July 7th. As always, shop for value, play those percentages. I'll see you back here on Thursday with another Raymond Report. Cheers.